Hello and welcome to week 2, day 1. Now today we're going to be talking about 4-level bids. You might never have thought about what your bids at the 4-level mean in response to one no trump, but they're a useful addition, and by using these we can add more hand types to our system and have more comprehensive knowledge about it. So we're going to this week add some more sort of not so common but still useful to know bids to our one no trump system. So today the 4-level. So we're going to be discussing a 4-club bid, a 4-diamond bid, a 4-heart bid. We're going to briefly mention 4 no trumps, and these are the bids that we're going to add to our system. Okay. So the 4-level bids that I like to play is 4 clubs, says partner, I have 5-5 in the majors and a game forcing hand. And a 4-diamond bid is just like a regular transfer, but this time you've got a 6-card suit and a game forcing hand. So this is a transfer to hearts with at least 6 hearts and a game forcing hand. And a 4-heart bid is a transfer to spades, exactly like you'd do at the 2-level, but just at the 4-level here. So this is transfer to spades, at least 6 spades and a game forcing hand. And briefly, I'm going to talk about 4 no trumps, which is something called quantitative, which is basically an invite to slam. Now it's not Blackwood, it's going to be used for something a little bit different. In a couple of days time we're going to have a much more detail about that, but for now just understand that it's not Blackwood but something else, and we're going to go into more detail on it. Anyway, let's discuss the other bids, the 4-club bid, the 4-diamond bid and the 4-heart bid. So 4 clubs, I have a game forcing hand with at least 5-5 in the majors. So what's partner meant to do after this? So the opener, the one no trump bidder, just picks which major they like better. Do they like hearts or do they like spades? So if they've got 3 cards in hearts, they can bid that. If they prefer spades, they bid 4 spades. So you're just saying, which suit do you want to pick? And go from there. So a nice convenient way to show 5-5 in the majors, just in one simple bid. You'll never wrong side it. You don't need to worry about which suit should I transfer to or anything like that. But you can just bid 4 clubs, and now partner can choose which major they like to play, and you can let them play there. What about these 4-level transfer bids? So 4 diamonds, says partner, I have 6-card heart suit and a game forcing hand. Now, the opener must bid 4 hearts, and frequently you'll just pass this because you've gotten to where you wanted to go. So if you've got enough points to go to game and a 6-card suit, you can just transfer at the 4 level and pass. Make fewer bids that way. This also opens up a few different sequences, which again will be discussed in the 4 no trump quantitative lesson. But now, what I'm going to allude to is that a transfer to this at the 2 level and then bidding 4 no trumps, or we could also transfer at the 4 level and then bid 4 no trumps. So these 2 options should be convey different meanings. So both of them we've transferred to hearts and then bid 4 no trumps. Now in this method, when you bid 4 no trumps here, this should be 6 hearts. We're playing in hearts and I want to know how many key cards you got. I'm Blackwooding you. Tell me, I want to know the response. Now, the other one where we transfer at the 2 level and then bidding 4 no trumps should be a quantitative 4 no trump bid. Because we don't want 2 ways to show the exact same thing. So we don't need transferring at the 2 level and bidding 4 no trumps to be key card or Blackwood, and transferring at the 4 level and then bidding 4 no trumps is also Blackwood. So you want to separate these out and have different meanings so we can put more hand types in and handle all these different hands appropriately. Now, it's exactly the same if we instead transfer to spades. So a 4 heart bid transfer, partner must bid 4 spades. And now if we bid 4 no trumps, this is Blackwood key card, and we can go from there. So these are the 4-level bids we've introduced. 4 clubs, both majors, 5-5. 4 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. 4 hearts is a transfer to spades. I'm going to talk about quantitative 4 no trump a bit more in a couple of lessons time. This isn't the only method you could use. There's lots of alternative methods. Depends on what you prefer. An alternative method that people use for the 4-level bids is 4 hearts and 4 spades are just to play, and a 4 club bid says partner bid hearts, and a 4 diamond bid says partner bid spades. So there's lots of different things you can use. My preference is the first one with 4 clubs, both majors, and the transfers to both 4 hearts and 4 spades being exactly the same as what you'd do at the 2-level, just a couple of levels higher. This is my preferred method, but there are other methods out there that I'll just slightly introduce you to. Anyway, it's important to know that you have 4-level bids available and give them a definition as well. That's it from me today. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.